Hello everyone, Mike Arnold here, co-founder, Path Trading Partners, along Bob Iacino. Another gap up, big up day in Tesla. I'm getting emails from both sides, from people who are long, people who are short. This is a risky stock to trade. Know where your stops are. Okay, if people out, it shouldn't be worth nearly $1,400. Not to me, but it's a stock that's fully juiced on momentum. There's huge gamma option squeezes going on. It's going to keep going till it doesn't. Do I think it's worth that money? No, I don't. Not at all. Not from fundamental value, but that doesn't matter what I think it's worth. What does it matter if it's worth $1,400, $5,000, $1,000? I think they're all overvalued. But it's a tradable stock. And just like, this thing could also gap down big. Some news could come out at some point that causes this stock to gap down in a very large way. So it wouldn't surprise me. That's why you have to know where your stops are. You don't take more risk than you can handle from either the long or the short side. Right now, it's incredibly overbought, but it can keep getting more and more overbought. When it could get oversold, it can keep getting more and more oversold. I've seen other companies, I'm not talking about Tesla right now, that have been undervalued from their, you could liquidate the company for a lot more than their stock price is trading at. And that stock price remained depressed for a long time until it didn't, until it came back in favor. All right, and stocks can be more overvalued. A stock can stay irrational longer than you can stay solvent from either side. So that's why we look at trading. We have a number of gaps. Do I think they'll fill? Yeah. I'm just not gonna go, I'm just gonna short this. It's not worth 13.77, 79. I'm gonna go short it and hope these gaps fill. That's not a strategy. That's a gamble. Okay? And there's people out there saying the stock should be $5,000. Or I heard one person was talking about, Tesla's gonna put every other car manufacturer out of business. Do I believe that? No. That's ludicrous. Tesla should have a market cap of $1 trillion. That's ludicrous. But, if their stock goes to $10,000, it could. Who am I going to argue with that? It's trading. And this is a trading stock. So, we got a little pause in here. You can see the updates before I move these levels. So we gapped up above. You've seen this before. It happened last week. Gapped up. Found support at the level. Traded against this 1 hour chart, then went through it, went to the next level, came back to the prior level. This is why we do these. I'm not just throwing lines out there. So, let's see if it hits these. I've worked with this stuff for years. And it's not always spot on, but a lot of times it gives a really good roadmap. Then we rotated back up and went to new highs. So at some point, you can pull these levels up if you're trading this on the 1 hour chart, or you're looking for shorter term levels. Well, look. Here we got some pausing. There we go. So now you have some other levels to work with. And what does this look like? Well, let me go to a 4 hour chart right now. So 4 hour chart. We ran up to 1377.79. 1395.23 is the next level. Then we have a major cluster area about 1450. 1450 is the next major level. If you wanted an idea above there, I'm not going to permanently update these yet, but just to get an idea, this isn't officially a pausing bar. If we do get above 1450, 1506 and 1634, I would refine those levels though as we rally and we get pausing bars. But that's a rough way to get a roadmap. On a pullback, first key area, I'm just going to be watching. Going to the daily chart, let me go to the daily chart. So first key area of support, it would be today's low. So if it started selling off, I'm going to be watching today's low. Why? Because it's before the gap fill. So today's low, 1266.04. That's the first level of support. The first Gann retracement level support is 1250. So if we start dropping below that, and before we fully fill the gap, I'll start watching 1250. If we drop below that, I'll start watching for the gap fill. And this doesn't have to just happen tomorrow, but the gap fill would be to this key open, which would be 1221.48. Then we have another series of gap fills. The rotation zone on the daily is all the way back down at 1140. Could it get there? Yeah, it could get there very quickly, or it might not. It could just drift sideways. It could keep getting more overextended. People are going to say, well, you don't know what's going to happen. No, I don't. That's why I'm watching for the levels. So if we start breaking down, especially below this 4-hour low tomorrow, then I'll start watching for that daily low. Key support coming in, you can see the gap here. So key support on the 4-hour, I just again be watching this open here, this 1221 level. The rotation zone is going to rise up. So that's going to be my key support on the 4-hour. Major support on the 4-hour, I'd be watching the 25% retracement, 1120, right in front of the rising rotation zone, which would be another gap fill. So those are the levels I'll be watching should it start selling off. Starts rallying, already went through. 1395, 1449. Then I'll find intraday pausing bars, even if I have to use a shorter term chart, and use those for levels. What are these levels used for? They can be used for taking profits. Okay? They can be used for raising stops. If, let's say, you're willing to short this before just because, I think it's overvalued, they should be levels where you're stopped out of your short, if it keeps rallying. That's how you use these levels. Again, so it gaps up, maybe you liquidate, hey, it rotates back up, I'm going to buy some more. I'm going to remove and add back. You can do those on shorter term charts. You can go down to 15 minute. So you start using these, you get out, okay, pull back into 15-minute rotation zone. And again, this is not trading advice, but this is one way to do it. As it hits levels, you raise stops, you rotate out, then you rotate back into the position. There's many ways to use these levels. What we're trying to do here is help people understand so you can start doing it yourself and also avoid stupid mistakes. This thing's going to keep going until it doesn't. All right? So you can either trade it, and shorting it right now without a reliable signal, just because it's overbought, it can remain overbought for a long, long time. That's really all I have to say. Hope everybody is staying safe out there and not doing anything stupid with trading, and we'll talk to everyone soon. Bye for now.